Hi everyone, Lena Moriarty here with another episode of WTF. Let's see what happened in the news this week. In national news, a group of Republicans, including Senator John McCain, former presidential candidate Robert Dole, and former Governor Arnold Schwarzenegger, are bringing a gerrymandering case to the Supreme Court. For those who don't know, gerrymandering has been a problem in the United States politics for years. It's the act of redrawing voting districts, which usually results in favoring one party over another. This allows state and local governments to become lopsided, especially in areas that will have more voting power than the others. Both Republicans and Democrats have used this in their favor and are now actually coming together to try and get rid of it once and for all. In other news, we keep digging up more and more Russian ties. It was discovered this week that a Russian ad website gave Facebook almost $100,000 to place voting ads on Facebook that supported Putin's BFF, Trump. Linked to these ads are hundreds of fake accounts and paid social media trolls that are pushing pro-Trump ideals. This comes at the same time Trump Jr. is on trial for meeting behind closed doors with a Russian government official to get dirt on Hillary, because that seems legal. Just a refresher, he has previously fired Comey, the FBI director who was looking into his ties with Russia. He has openly dismissed sanctions put in place by the US government that closed Russian offices in major cities, calling it a flawed bill. His national security advisor and senior advisor had an undisclosed meeting with a Russian ambassador to secure lines of communication, and that's only a fraction of it. Weird. It's almost like Russia helped Trump win the election or something. And with even more scandalous news, you'll find it no surprise that Trump's inauguration pledge to donate millions to charity and to help raise large amounts of money has fallen quite short. His inaugural team has literally millions of dollars that they didn't spend on the campaign in January. Since then, they have promised to donate the unspent money. How much has been seen by the people? Well, none so far. While promising Texans a swift and speedy recovery from Hurricane Harvey, he is being pressured to go back and rework his projected $500 million in cuts to FEMA. In world politics, the Philippines' extremist president Rodrigo Duterte's son has been linked to a $125 million drug shipment. This is going on all while Duterte's drug war has killed thousands of drug users and dealers. We as Americans should know by now a war on drugs often does more to hurt a nation than to help it if the wrong route is taken. I'm talking to you, Richard Nixon. While the Philippines does have a drug problem, relentless persecution of those who are often just the victims of circumstance is not the way to go about it. As the case progresses, we'll see if Duterte's actions will cross the family line or if his brand of justice doesn't include those related to him. The Philippines president has told reporters that he will resign if any evidence of corruption is found within his family. The question now remains, will the courts be uncorrupt enough to convict his son, or do we have another Donald Trump Jr. case? Daddy can't always come to the rescue. And that's it for this week. Keep an eye out for next week's episode.